Before we begin, here are some necessary items that you need to bring. Shoes, shirt, socks, underwear, pants, a nice warm hoodie, some shorts, hygiene products, and some extra cash just in case. If you want to, you can bring wetsuits and goggles and other swimming stuff, but we will provide those.
Our excursion starts with the flight to sunny San Juan, Puerto Rico. After arriving at the hotel, we load the passengers onto our aqua cars and drive right into the ocean. On the way, we pass by beautiful clear waters of Puerto Rico, as well as the sunken ships and plains of the deep. Seated comfortably in these luxury cars are you, your friend, a tour guide, and a bunch of stuff you might need along the way. This path takes about 3 days to complete. The first day of travel, we'll tour a lot of coral reefs and see a lot of interesting species of epipelagic zone fish. The tour guide, driver, will point out lots of cool stuff for you to see as well as explain what you're seeing on the tour. On our first night, we'll stay at the Shelf Hotel, located just at the edge of the continental shelf. You should get there after about 4 hours of touring, so you'll have time to relax in your underwater room. The next morning, we wake up early and hit the road. This is usually the tour's favorite leg of the road trip because you get to see all the ships and planes resting at the seafloor. Since there's no light through most of this part of the trip, we'll have to use our trademark ultra bright lighting system. The tour guides we assign you will tell you all about each sunken object. Then after our tours, we'll stay at the Shipwreck Inn overnight. This will be the last night sleeping outside the Hadal zone, because after that, it's a straight journey through the trenches switchbacks. There's not a lot of things to see compared to the first hotel, but every once in a while you'll get a glimpse of an alien-looking creature.
The third day, the most boring. It is completely empty for a while compared to the rest of the trip. There's about a 1 hour drive on the flat ocean floor before you get to the trench. After parking at the parking lot, we get out with our protective suits and swim down to the steep cliff. We'll bring lots of light so you can see where you're going. It's about a 12-hour hike to the bottom, but you'll get a chance to see swarms of the nectin amphipods, which are known for eating each other. The occasional snailfish, which lives deeper than any other fish, and is also a nectin cusk eel, which lives for more than 14 years, and so many other species. There's a lot of benthic crustacean type of animals, and if you don't watch your step, you might actually step on one crawling around. Once we make it to the bottom, it's a short walk through a flat area that we call a hydrothermal garden. It may sound very cool, and it is a very cool scenic walkthrough. Throughout the whole hike, you see the history and important of events in evolution. After the walk, you'll make it into the Triangle Inn, an underwater castle designed to withstand the immense pressure. Also, it is very well lit around and makes good use of the land it's on. The outside is a purple wall. There's a rock garden all around with lots of different creatures living in it, just like the nectin, which was first found in 2020, and a benthic isopod species. After entering the lobby and taking off your suit, you'll get your room unpacked. Every room has a view of the gardens, so there's always something to see.
On day 4, there's an excursion in an aqua car around the trench, where you have the chance to see more species like the nectin black dragonfish, which uses infrared light to hunt their prey, spookfish that are also nectin and have transparent heads which allow you to see their brains, and the benthic epifauna giant tube worms, which despite their size have no intestines. Also, there are some old carvings in the cliffs that you will see, supposed Atlantis civilization. There are some ruins about halfway through the excursion that you will stop and see. Scientists predict it used to be a city before there was a malfunction in the pressure system of the air bubble and it was destroyed. The tour guide will explain the history of that. Then on day 5, there will be a climbing excursion where the guide and whoever else wants to go will attempt to climb the face of the trench. It is a 90-degree cliff, and the pressure weighing you down adds to the challenge. However, because of the pressurizing technology, it is still possible to do so, but really only recommended for athletic people. For less athletic people, there will be an exploration excursion where you can see some caves and walk deep into them. The last day there, day 6, is the best. It's called the Monster Excursion Day. On the famous Monster Excursion, we drive you all the way down to the deepest part of the trench to where the Kraken lives. You get the chance to see it, take some photos, and even throw food at it. On the 7th day at 9 a.m., everyone on the trip goes home. You all pile into a giant metal ball that will float you to the surface while pressurizing so it doesn't collapse. Once you make it, a boat will pick you up and take you back to San Juan. From there, you can fly back home at your own leisure.